A glass of milk. On the edge of a small village lived a young boy named Howard Kelly. Life had not been kind to him. His father had passed away when he was very young, and his mother struggled every day to earn enough for food and clothes. Howard helped her whenever he could, doing small jobs, running errands, and even going from house to house selling little items just to make a few coins. Despite all the hardships, Howard had a dream: to go to school, to learn, and to become someone respected. But poverty made everything difficult. Many days he went hungry, yet he never complained. One warm afternoon, after walking many miles trying to sell his last few items, Howard felt extremely weak. His stomach growled, and he realized he had eaten nothing since morning. He reached into his pocket, hoping to find at least one coin, but it was empty. He decided to knock on a door and ask for a little food. He was nervous, but hunger pushed him forward. Howard walked up to a beautiful white house on the corner. He knocked gently. A young woman opened the door. Her eyes were kind and her voice soft. "Yes, young man, how may I help you?" Howard hesitated. He was embarrassed to ask for food, so instead he said shyly, "Ma'am, may I please have just a glass of water?" The young woman looked at him closely. She could see the exhaustion in his eyes, the weakness in his body, and the sadness behind his forced smile. Without a word, she went inside. Howard waited, expecting only water. But when she returned, she carried a large glass of fresh milk, still warm. "Here, drink this." Howard was surprised. He took the glass with trembling hands. "Ma'am, how much do I owe you?" he asked, softly. The woman smiled and said, "You owe me nothing. My mother taught me never to take money for kindness." Howard drank the milk slowly. It was the first proper drink he'd had in days. His strength returned, but even more, his heart filled with hope. Before leaving, he said with sincerity, "Thank you, ma'am. I will never forget your kindness." Years passed. Howard grew up, continued his studies with determination, and eventually became a respected doctor, one of the finest in the region. He moved to the city, but the memory of the kind woman never faded. One day, in the same village where he once roamed hungry, a medical emergency occurred. The kind young woman, now older, had fallen seriously ill. Her condition was rare and complicated. The local doctors felt helpless and decided to send her to the city for specialized treatment. At the hospital, Dr. Howard Kelly received her file. The moment he saw the name of her village, something stirred inside him. When he entered the room and saw her face, he recognized her immediately. She was the same woman who had given him a glass of milk many years ago. He felt a wave of gratitude wash over him. From that moment, he took special care of her. He monitored her treatment every day, made sure she had the best medicine, the best nurses, and the best care a hospital could offer. After weeks of treatment, the woman slowly recovered. She felt relieved, but deeply worried. She knew she could never afford the hospital bill. She had no idea how she would pay. Finally, the day came when the hospital handed her the bill. With trembling hands, she opened the envelope. She expected to see a number far beyond her means. But instead, she saw a short note written at the bottom of the bill. "Paid in full. With one glass of milk. Dr. Howard Kelly." Tears filled her eyes. She couldn't believe what she was reading. The kindness she had shown to a hungry boy many years ago had come back to her in the most unexpected and beautiful way. Moral of the story: one small act of kindness can change a life. Whatever good you give to the world comes back to you in surprising ways.